Universe, where you learn the secrets of the social media through the social universe, and in many cases, you learn the secrets of the universe itself. We want to thank all of our loyal listeners for tuning into the show, and we appreciate you to no end. Our advertisers appreciate you as well. So we want to recommend that you go to AZ Laser and Skin, Arizona Laser and Skin at azmdlaser.com, and schedule a free consultation to learn how to become beautiful, holistically beautiful, or attractive in whatever way you interpret that, handsome, beautiful, whatever the case might be. And go down there and find some amazing techniques that might be holistic. They might have to do with cosmetic surgery, and they may have to do with just creating ways that your skin can create its own collagen again, if you're a little bit worried about that. I have noticed that a lot of my friends, I mean, I'm in my 40s, and I'm sure all of you are just amazed that I'm in my 40s and not my 20s. However, you're seeing me on YouTube and you understand the joke. But the point is that there's a lot of friends on Facebook that I see as they lose weight and get fit and really pay attention to their health. One of the things that happens is that the collagen in their face that used to be there when they were in their teens and early 20s and even 30s, they don't realize that collagen has disappeared. When they lose the fat from their bodies, it actually also drains out of their face as well. And so it leaves them with a little bit of a gaunt look. And that's if you want to be able to kind of get that youthful appearance again, you don't have to choose between having a fit body and a gaunt face, or a fit face and an overfat body. You can actually have both if you go down to AZ Laser and Skin. Also, we want to thank Crescendo for being a major advertiser on the show, and we have been able to do some amazing things for Crescendo. We actually potentially are going to be bringing in a 91 location franchise that has call centers all over the United States. These are amazing things that come in through the show. But one of the most amazing things that we are able to provide for listeners of the show through Crescendo is a free website. So if you've been thinking about creating a second website, or you don't have a website yet for your small or mid-sized business, or even a side project for an enterprise business, feel free to call 480-296-1776, and Crescendo will be able to provide you a free website. So we appreciate Crescendo offering that to our listeners as well. And of course, if you want to reduce your cost by 30% on the telecom side, which is your phone and internet costs, unlimited long distance included, that is also provided by Crescendo as well. So thanks to our advertisers for what they do for us. We are joined today by Joan Kerber-Walker, who is the Executive Director of Arizona Bioindustry Association, which is also known as AZ Bio. If you Google it, you can type in AZ Bio or Arizona Bioindustry Association, or Joan Kerber-Walker, who is the only Joan Kerber-Walker out there, I've been informed. So, Joan, welcome to the show.
Well, Kurt, it's great to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
You're very welcome. So we'd love to, our listeners very often like to know, who it is that we're interviewing throughout the show, and so tell us a little bit about yourself. We've already shared that you're the only person with your name out there. But the nice thing I will share before we get started is Joan Kerber-Walker also is very accomplished in the social media, and used to be the president of the the executive director. No, it is a for-profit, isn't it?
CEO.
CEO, that's the proper term, is CEO of the Arizona Small Business Association as well. So she's got some, for those small businesses out there who might think, well, we're not bio-related, it's okay. She actually has some great understanding, and the things we're going to be discussing today will apply to you as well, from the standpoint of social media, getting the word out there, telling your story, things of that nature. But Joe, tell us a little bit about your background, how you came to where you are currently, and a couple of things that people might find interesting about yourself.
Well, I think, thank you. And, when I look back, and I have my share of gray hair, and probably could go and see a couple of your sponsors.
There you go. They would love to see you.
I bet. But basically, I started off as an economist. So my background was in economics and finance and business, so I started working for a bank.
Right.
Then I started to work for a little company called Avnet, or at that time Hamilton Avnet, which was about $500 million.
Yeah, very small company.
Very small company. 20 years later, when I left, it was a $20 billion company operating in 65 countries. So
All things comparative.
So I learned a little bit about what it takes to grow a
I'll
business.
bet you did.
And the lessons that you learn are lessons that apply whether you're at one person business, a 100-person business, or a 100,000-person business.
Okay.
So those are things that really come in handy. The other thing I learned is as I got a little bit older, just being in business and also, living by Wall Street,
Mhm.
and you're only as good as your last financial quarter, it gets a little old. And so in '06, I took a sabbatical and never went back. But I founded my own company called Core Purpose in 2002. That company is now 11 years old.
Wow.
So we passed that critical 10-year milestone. But I've also been able to take sabbaticals from my business because it can now do okay without me. I think they kind of like it without me, actually. And in '06, I was president and I was CEO of the Arizona Small Business Association, or ASBA. And then went back and worked in industry again, and then came out again in '11 to become the president and CEO of the Arizona Bioindustry Association, or AZBio. And it was interesting when you said to your listeners, even if you're not in the bio stuff, she might have some interesting stuff to think about. Well, keep in mind
Mhm.
that bio comes from the Greek, okay? Bio is life. So if it's alive, if it keeps things alive, or if it makes life better, it's bio. So I think it applies to all of us, don't you?
I would think so. I think everybody would fit in, every business would fit into one of those three categories.
Absolutely. And life science is 25% of the U.S. economy.
Wow.
And if you add on top of that agriculture, which is also life science, now you're looking at 50% of the U.S. economy. So no matter what size we are, bio is life.
Very true. Especially restaurant owners out there, if you want to, you kind of hit from all ends of that. I would keep a pen and notepad in handy for a couple of pointers that it will be given today.
Terrific.
All right, well, wonderful. And then tell us a little bit about AZ Bioindustry Association's history, how it came to be as well, and its functionality. And we may or may not, if you stay tuned in the other segments, be discussing a certain amount of politics that go along with it as well. But go
Well,
ahead.
we will, and you know what? I've got a quiz for your folks that might want to come in on the other segment.
Uh-huh.
And the question is, can you live without a human heart? And we'll answer that in segment 2.
And the Tin Man doesn't count. All right, wonderful. We it looks like we have just a little bit of time left, and I do want to, there's a couple of advertisers that we forgot to mention. I wanted to throw out there. Planet Beach took care of my wife and I over the weekend, and they are absolutely wonderful. For very, very small nominal monthly fee, you can have unlimited treatments at the spa, whether that be tanning, which I normally don't do. As you can probably tell on the show, that guy needs tan. But I actually do participate in the massages. They have facials. They have several different types of massage, and also different types of facials, and even a full body, what I call the full body facial. They claim that it burns 600 calories in 20 minutes, and so I'll come down after running off the mountain after running for 4 or 5 miles, burn another 600 calories, and keep on trekking. So it's a little bit like a sauna. It's really, really a great experience, and it's just unlimited. So go out there and give it a try. Go to planetbeach.com and look up the zip code in your area. Or my favorite one is on Berend, on 59th Avenue in Berend. Also PJ's Flowers, if you're in the up the I-17 corridor, PJ's Flowers is a great place to go to pick up your flowers for any needs, as well as Glendale Flowers if you're in Glendale, on 59th Avenue in Glendale. So thanks for tuning into the show. When we come back, we're going to learn a lot more about the introspective questions in particular. When we come back, we'll be discussing if you can live without a human heart. So don't go away. We'll be right back after this break.